All right, y'all, for my last video, y'all saw I was putting up the screen print rack. Well, to keep things moving along with screen print, I also need a darkroom. Well, unfortunately, my Diode laser rack, it's just gotten out of hand. I rarely use it, so my lasers are all sitting all off on tables. The only one that's really been staying used over here is the Xtool D1 Pro, and I still don't use it a lot either, so I'm going to actually take down this rack and move it somewhere else to maybe hopefully work better with my lasers. But in process, we are going to build a darkroom right here. So be sure, hit that subscribe and continue watching. So first thing we got to do is to get rid of that. Just like that, this area is all cleaned up, ready to go to put together our darkroom. Now, what have I essentially done? I went on Amazon and I found a little 6x4 tin tool shed or yard shed that we're going to set up in here in this area, and we're going to black it out on the inside. We're going to take some Instafoam, go around all the seals to make sure everything is all good and sealed up. That way no light can penetrate in there. So we have a good, nice dark room for our screens, because that's the one thing you don't want to have is all this UV light coming off these bulbs in here to expose your screens early or make it harder to get a good outcome whenever you're burning your screens, because light is the enemy when it comes to your unexposed screens. Now, after they're exposed, we ain't got nothing to worry about. But up until then, it's no good. Now, what we have here, like I said, it's just something I found on Amazon. I don't know this company. I couldn't tell you the brand name or anything like that. It's just something I found. Cheap metal building. Probably, yeah, just some cheap little metal building. Nothing special to it. Do got a lot of pieces to get put together, but we'll get to work on that, and you'll see how we transform this into the darkroom. So while me and Lacey are over here working on this, as you see, we got our basic frame together. No, this isn't that big. I would have liked a little bit bigger, but at the same time, all I need is a darkroom, and this right here will actually be able to fit 2 of our screen racks in here if needed. Granted, I just have 1 for right now, but it's a great start. Let's do some more work to this and get right back at y'all. So we now have the outer part of the shell. This is where we're going to call it an evening. This has taken us so far about 2-3 hours, somewhere off in there, 2 hours. Not the easiest, but not the hardest either. The instructions are a little difficult on here, but this thing was extremely cheap. I don't remember what I paid. I'll post that right here. And that way y'all can see, like I said, I'll have the link in the description too. Like I said, this is just going to be a basic darkroom. It's going to be nothing special. Once we get the doors on here, we're going to come through with some Instafoam. But keep watching this video to see how we finish it out. Okay, y'all, now we have this thing all together. Overall, it took right at 3 hours to put together. Like I said, not too bad. Like I said, this thing was fairly cheap. It's all metal, and I still got a few more things to do to it, but as you see, we have our screen rack in there. I'll be able to fit 2 of these racks in here, no problem. And once I go around the top and with some foam or something, it will be completely dark in here. And there's still enough room where I can move 2 racks around and have a dehumidifier or heater in here, depending on what issues I am having with my emulsion. So there's plenty of room. This is going to work out great. It's going to keep the dust off all my screens, and at the same time, keep this nice and dark where I don't have to worry about light penetrating and pre-exposing these screens, to make my life a whole lot easier and to give a better print in the long run on screen printing. So that's something to think about. Like I said, the better the beginning of it is, the better the outcome. Now this little unit is a 4x6. So there's just not a whole lot of room, like I said, but it is perfect. As you see, this screen right fits in here perfect, and there's enough room for a second one. And like I said, we could move these over a little bit and get a small little space heater or dehumidifier in here with no problem, because that's the name of the game. We want to keep these nice and dark and dry in here. Now, if you're wanting to see more videos or what we have to come, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. It definitely helps the channel out. The more people we get this out in front of, the better. And as always, y'all take it easy.